Hello everybody, welcome to FC Amakhosi franchise. This is your boy Sanel Joel. So guys, today I'm gonna be talking about Kaizer Chiefs next captain. Remember that Khune was offered a contract extension for a year, and they said that this is your last season that you are playing as a playing staff. And then they said, okay, you know what? After a year, we're gonna offer you a position in the management. So my question is, should Khune continue to be a captain for this season, or should he just relinquish the armband to another person? You tell me your thoughts, guys. I'll tell you mine, but I'll tell you this: we haven't won anything in the past 9 years, but the last person in the current team to take silverware with Kaizer Chiefs, it was Itumeleng Khune. It was Itumeleng Khune. He won everything that was to be offered or that is there to be offered in the local league. He won everything. He won everything. He won everything. He loves this club. He has given his all. He loves this club, guys. I cannot overemphasize that. Itumeleng Khune loves this club. He was brought through the academy and then became a captain. He has assist so many assists, guys. Itumeleng Khune is one of the best ever players that you have ever produced in the development. Is the best, one of the best ever keepers we have produced in South Africa. He was Mdantsane's #1 finest because he was that good for a number of years. So who do you think Khune should give the armband to? Why am I saying that? I mean, I want us to have continuity. So if that person that is going to be chosen to be the captain from Khune, taking the armband from Khune, like now, I want the same person to be the very same captain even next year for continuity, for growth as well. So you tell me what you think, guys. So I'll tell you my criteria. Here's my criteria, guys. Let me just tell you my criteria. It should be someone who starts most of the games. It should be someone who starts most of the games. We can't afford to have a captain who's forever on the bench, guys. We can't have your Maguire in Kaizer Chiefs, a captain who's always on the bench. We can't afford to have a captain who's always on the bench. So we need to have #1, a player who's forever present in the starting lineup. Obviously, if he performs and all those, but a person who's a regular starter, not a bench warmer, not a person who comes off the bench to play those minutes. No, we want a starter, guys. We want a starter. 2, can it be someone who is the leader off and on the pitch? Someone who's a leader on and off the pitch, whose behavior or conduct is good example for those around him, especially to the young players, especially to your Zwanes, especially to your Mduduzi, Shabalala, especially to all these young players. Someone who has a good behavior, whose morals are good, guys. Someone, when they look up these guys, they'll say that this guy is a good role model. We can look up to this person. I can approach this person even with my personal life and talk to this person. Someone that they will look up and respect. #3, can it be someone who walks the talk? Someone who walks the talk. Someone who not say that. Someone will not say, hey, you have to raise your game, hey, you must play better, but they themselves are not performing. So it needs to be someone who walks the talk, someone who is performing. Yes, we know sometimes that people can be off form, which is granted, it happens. Sometimes they get injured, and for them to get back to where they used to be in terms of match fitness, performing, and all those things, sometimes it takes time, but we want someone who walks the talk. Someone who take the team to his own shoulders and say, "Hey guys, you know what? We can do this." Someone who encourage the guys, someone who motivates the guys, and who lead by example. Someone who lead by example, who will be there, who walks the talk. Someone who's playing most of the time, like I said. Number 4, can it be someone who is vocal, someone who speaks, someone who's vocal, someone who speaks? Guys, we cannot have a captain that each and every time someone is, let's say, is fouling us, someone who just keep their mouth shut, and if you as the player being fouled, you speak to the ref and you cry to the ref, and then they'll be saying, "No, keep quiet, keep quiet." We need someone to be there in the ref's face, saying that, "You know what, referee, but this person, you see how he tackled this our player. Give him a yellow card." Someone will be there in the ref's face who makes sure that they are making sure that we are treated fairly, or our players are treated fairly. Someone will fight for them. Someone will fight for their own player. We need a fighter, guys. We need a fighter, guys. So these are my criteria. Number 1, I said someone who's a regular, who starts most of the game, who's a starter, someone who be a leader on and off the pitch, whose morals and behavior are an example to these young boys and to the new guys who are coming, who just joined the team. Number 3, someone who walks the talk, someone who take the team to their shoulders and say, and lift up the pressure and lift up the morals of the guys around them, to say that, "Guys, we can still come back from this 2-0. We can still come back and score this goal, guys." Someone who motivates the guys and say that, "You know what? Hey, this is home ground, guys. We must make them feel that these guys are away. So let's give our all. Let's leave everything in this pitch." Number 4, someone who be vocal, someone who stand for his own players, someone who stand for his own players, someone be vocal, someone who speak, someone will be there at the referee's face and say that, "No, we can't take this. You cannot do this, ref. No, this player deserves a yellow card. Why are you not awarding us a penalty? Why are you not awarding us a foul or a set piece for that match?" Someone who is vocal. So, who are my candidates? Who are my candidates? Probably in this manner, in this sequence, guys. Number 1, it's Dolly. So Dolly should retain the captain's armband, because last season he was the one who was wearing it most of the time. Why Dolly? Dolly's experience. He has played to the highest level. His experience when he played in France, he has won African Cup of Nations with Sundowns. He has won leagues. He has won cups, guys. His experience is matured. And we saw last season, for most parts, especially when he was playing, when he was on form, he was that guy who just pick up the other chance around him, who would score those goals, crucial goals. Number 2 would be Maart. Maart should continue to be a captain, or should be a vice captain for Dolly. Why? Because he was a captain when he was coming from Khune. He was playing well even last season. He was one of those who were playing better than others. And just for him to continue to grow in the leadership role, I saw him being that person who's vocal. And then number 3, Mdantsane. You'd be like, "But Mdantsane is new." But he's not new to the Chiefs setup. Mdantsane is the former development player. He's a former development player, and he was a captain in the city, in Cape Town City. And he was one of those guys who make and create vibes and create a good familyship, a good atmosphere for the gents around him, to make sure that the guys, they feel welcome, to make sure the guys that they are always oozing with so much love, they're oozing with so much oomph, guys. So Mdantsane is one of the candidates as well. Number 4, Dolly. He was a captain in City, guys. He was one of the captains when he was playing for Cape Town City. He's an experienced, he's an international player as well. And he's one of the standout performers for me last season. He was one of the standout performers and was one of the regulars last season. He has the capabilities, he has those qualities, guys. So I would put Dove there in the head. And then number 5, Peterson, but I have question marks with Peterson. Why? Because I don't think that he is the number 1 keeper for us, but at times will wear the captain's armband and is one of the matured people and one of the vocal people that we have in our club. You'll ask yourself, why can I put Khune there? Like I said, for continuity, I don't think it will be fair that we give the armband to Khune when we know that next season he's gonna retire as a playing staff. But it could be that the management or the coach would say that let's just give him a proper farewell. Let's just give him a proper farewell. Let this season be a proper farewell for him. Let us give him this belt to see that he cannot lift up the guys around him, because as we have heard before, that the defenders, I think it was Dove who said that whenever the Khune is around, the team feels so much confident that he's able to organize, he's able to direct us, he's able to tell us, okay, you know what, guys, this is how you should play, this is how you should mark. So, guys, tell me your thoughts. But for me, it's Dolly. If not Dolly, it's Maart. If it's not Maart, it can be Mdantsane. If not Mdantsane, it's Dove, and then Peterson, which I have question marks. But yeah, tell me your thoughts. It's not my views that only matter. Your views matter as well. Tell me your thoughts, guys. I love you. Comment, like, subscribe, guys. Share these videos. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, guys. Thank you so much. AFC Amakhosi fan channel. Thank you. Bye.